Hey there, everybody. Professor Cloud here with our next episode of Souls Like Sunday. This time we are focusing on Enotria the Last Song. This is only going to be the second episode for this particular Souls Like game. In the first episode, we just got started, fought the tutorial boss, and made our way to Quinta. If you'll remember correctly, Enotria is set in the Italian Renaissance, and therefore, all of the towns and locations are going to be Italian in name. So we're going to start directly from Quinta, take a look around, see if we can make our way through the town towards the castle, because that's what where they're telling us we need to get to. So let's go ahead and jump back into Enotria the Last Song. Okay, so one of the things that I actually thought about after we wrapped up the first episode is I never took a look at the equipment upgrade. Do I have the ability? I do have the ability, but I spent a lot of my souls, or I forget what they're called in this particular game, for my my leveling. I can go ahead and upgrade my sword one time, the Juniper sword. I cannot upgrade my mask. I don't have a broken Myolika in order to upgrade it, nor do I have enough Memoria. That's the term I was looking for instead of souls. And then I don't have, same thing with my spells. I do not have the ability to upgrade any of them. They require 3200 as well. So, but I do, at least for that, I do have a shred of the Carnavaccio that I can upgrade. So, for example, I would probably want to upgrade Golden Dart to start, because that is going to be one I'm probably going to use a lot. At least from distance. In the meantime, let's go ahead and upgrade our sword. There we go. So we are now +1. We actually have enough fragments that we could go directly to +2, but I don't have enough Memoria, and I'm pretty sure I don't have enough in my inventory that I could pop to allow me to get to it either. So, in the meantime, before we start really rummaging around Quinta and taking a look around, if you'll remember, let's go back out this way, jump over the wall, and go down the ladder. And see if we can't clear the rest of the beach area over there. And the answer would be yes, but we are going to have to take a fall. Because there is no way down. Now, the good thing is there is a fragment right there for us to attach onto, so we'll be able to level ourselves back up, or heal ourselves back up pretty quickly. So, I already know that I can do this. It is going to hurt, but we're okay. So let's untangle the knot. Okay. So at least now we have a spot that we can come back to. Go ahead and start collecting things. Oh, there's another shred of the Carnavaccio to be able to upgrade additional spells. But as we already saw, 3,200 each. Alright, we'll go across the water this way first before going up the hill. Because as you can see, someone's going to push a barrel down the hill. There's another lumberjack. Okay, that could have gone better, but as it's the first time I've played the game in more than a week, since the first recording. Oh, let's take a look at that. Winged Monarch. It is said that the high peak on which the city stands was originally the nest site of an immense creature with avian features that acted as the ancestral lord of the whole territory. Okay, cool. Interesting little tidbit. Oh, wow. Let's see what we got up here. Man, the way that they have lit this area with just a sun is incredible. Oh, I have healing. I need to heal. I took way too much damage from the lumberjack. You killed 2 half-eaten actors. And yes, that is what it said. Half-eaten. Some more fragments for upgrading the weapon. Shard of a miserable memory. It's more Memoria. And we got the Colossal Greaser. Well, let's take a look and see what that is. I'm guessing it's a Colossal Greatsword. Yep. Oh my lord, that thing's huge. Unfortunately, I am not spec'd well for that, so not good for me. Take a look, make sure that I'm not missing anything else. Nope. Alright, let's go ahead and head back over, and then we will go up the stairs. Well, actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and sit at the knot, because we're not going to go back through the water anyway, so I won't have to worry about fighting anybody new. Alright, so he's going to kick that down the hill. Okay. Or it's just going to move all on its own. Alright, we got a gardener over there. Or farmer, I'm not sure what that mask is. I think it's gardener. Okay. I actually tried some parrying that time. Need to get myself back to thinking in that way.
The most welcome guest.
Okay. Whoa. That was very badly done by me. Also a very weird way for the body to go. Made all kinds of weird noises. Okay, just want to make sure there's nothing over there. Huh. Okay. It looked like I could climb up there, but apparently not. Shard of a bitter memory. Alright, so I'm getting some more shards, which will potentially come in handy a little bit later. Okay. Old District Road. So this is actually parallel to how we got up to the top in the first place. And I've got to be careful because there is snipers in the area, as I recall. Yeah.
Music, singing, dancing.
Blessed Night, Legends Telltale. Okay, I'll read that later. Yeah, because this guy's coming. Inebriating seasoning. That's new. Oops. Again, they make very weird sounds when they, I don't know, disappear? Oh, so there's what we needed to upgrade our mask. The broken Myalika. Alright, what did we just get here? Unravel Spices I know is something we got, which increases ardor power. I do have 7 shards of a miserable memory. Shard of a bitter memory. It grants Memoria, but it doesn't tell me how much. And then inflicts dizzy upon use. Okay. That was what I wanted to know. Didn't I also get the ability, not a Song of Return, because you lose your memory when you use that, but didn't I also get something that was closer to a Homeward Bone? No, I guess not. Alright. Alright, so now we need to make it across this tree to the other side. Unraveled fragments again. More harmonious sap.
A nuanced portrayal requires finesse. Virtuous cherub.
And he fell to his death. Shred of a Canavatio. Yes, this is where things are interesting for me. I think we're supposed to be able to get into that building, but I don't know how. Good thing is, to get back into Quinta, all we have to do is drop down and go across the bridge the same way we got in originally. Because, yeah, I can't figure out how to get in, and I've never looked it up. So, in the meantime, we've collected everything that we can. So, let's go ahead and drop down. I'm going to go ahead and heal myself just to be safe. Alright. Let's head our way back into Quinta. And we don't really have enough, unfortunately, to upgrade our mask or one of our spells. Well, actually, yes, we probably do. If we use one of some shards of memory, we might be able to get there. Because what, we only need 3,000? Alright, so let's do that. I don't know how much these use, so let's see. Alright, so that was 200. I keep forgetting to look to see if there's a way for me to do more than one at a time. Alright, do we have anything for Path of Innovators? Let's see. Mask lines charge up slower, deal more damage. The healing power of the amber is reduced, but briefly increases your... Everything has a negative. When dodging attack, your mask line charge up more efficiently for a brief duration. Trying to figure out what it is that I want to do next. Increases damage. Healing damage to the weapon briefly increases your physical power. This effect can stack. Okay, I need to get both of these. More so this one. Because I am doing a lot of light attacks. Physical power is increased every few seconds. This effect can stack. Suffering damage resets this effect. Oh, wow. Yeah, so I need to use a good combination of path passives and or weapon-based passives and magic-based passives, as well as some defensive passives. Alright, so let me then go here to my loadout. Casting any max line heals you. Okay. Dealing damage to the weapon briefly increases your physical defense. Dodging an attack causes the attack to be slightly unraveled. Okay, let me switch this one to the one that I just got. Yeah, dealing damage with a weapon briefly increases your physical power. Path of Fury. Suffering melee damage causes the attacker to sustain physical damage, so that's the Thorns effect. Upon dealing damage, your stamina regeneration is briefly increased, and casting a mass line greatly grants you increased physical defense. Okay. I think that's a good enough combination for now. And then we're wearing the Piercing Wit mask. Okay. We go here. And Piercing Wit mask. Now, I have no idea what that did. And we're going to need 12,800 to do the next one. But seeing as we only have 2 masks anyway. Alright, so let's start looking around Quinta. Oh, we can't go that way. We already spoke to you. Alright, let's go up here. There's a chest up here. Alright, got ourselves a new spell. Alright, you all are protecting something. But you're not attacking me. Okay, I'm stuck.
I'm going to be sick.
Okay. Okay, can't get in there. Alright, before we go fight whoever this guy is, let me see what we just got. Because I think we got a new spell. Falling Star. Summon an Ardor Greatsword imbued with the power of gravity and perform a powerful heavy attack. If it's a greatsword, it means it's going to be very slow. It's going to be the big problem. But that still might be better than a polearm. I don't know. We'll have to try it and see what the timing looks like. Sips of a Pass. Drinking increases the amount of Memoria gained by defeating enemies over a long duration. Got it. Okay. Oh, we also got an Ephestate Nugget. Okay, so this is probably going to upgrade our weapons past +3, whereas the fragments are +1. +1 to 3. At least that would be my guess anyway. Alright, moving forward. Okay. Alright, so there is a dog over here, and he is protecting something, so... Alright. Don't want to go jumping down that way. Can't jump up onto there. Alright, there's something up those stairs. Okay, some more fragments. Alright, there's a chest.
Celebrate with us.
Oh, cool. The Silver Wasp. Alright, let's take a look at that. New weapon. That is also a long sword. But it inflicts sick. It actually is a poison weapon. However, if I remember correctly, let's see. A cursed byproduct. Okay, so E and D scaling for the power types. Cursed byproduct of the lost techniques of the alchemist of Elsa. It turns out that it isn't made of actual silver, but rather solidified mercury. It looks like my numbers are fine. It has a elementalist requirement. It is a common, though. It doesn't do as much damage as my Juniper sword does. Which, I mean, I can't say I'm surprised by that. But it does do sick damage. As well as Milano damage, at least a little bit. But mostly sick damage. So it's a poison weapon. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap out the mace for that. That way I can start with that in some fights, maybe in boss fights, and then switch over to the Juniper sword afterward. Yeah. So inflict poison, let the poison tick away, and then use the Juniper sword afterward. Alright, let's go up here first. Another gate.
His soliloquy demands emotional depth.
Alright, I was getting clipped from something.
Still hungry.
Receptacle of malady. Toxic concoction that can be tossed, causing it to release concentrated melanospores. Okay. Yeah, let me go up. Alright, Winds of Change. Time would prove that the First Lord was not as gifted in governance as he was a knight. His excessive military zeal made him increasingly unpopular among the population. And then the one that we got earlier, the city of Quinta slowly but surely became a haven for people who wanted to live peacefully and pursue the arts. Oh no, the Blessed Knight was the one we got a little while ago. Legend tell of a tale of a knight who felled the mighty fiend in a struggle for the ages. Eternally grateful, the Duke of Elsa made him the first lord of the whole region. Okay. Oh. Interesting. I don't... Oh, okay. Oh, it allows us to get this item that I saw earlier. Oh, it's a nugget. And it was worth grabbing too, for that matter. All right. I don't know how long that's going to last. So I was getting shot earlier. Oh, there's where I'm getting shot. Alright, at least now I know how I was getting shot. Right, let's check the gate. Can't open it. Alright, I don't see anything else to do here. Let me go back up the stairs then. Because I didn't go around the corner. Aha. Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought I was going to be able to roll it like I did. Alright, so we could jump over here, but I don't think that there's any good reason to. I'm pretty sure we can swing around and grab anything there that we need. Somebody's trying to get to me. Oh, here's a chest. Wonder... Okay, let me go back up then, and I want to see if I can get to that chest. I'm curious. I can't see any way of getting in there. So that you can open it from the other side. Huh. Yeah, I have no idea. Alright. Oh, let's sit here. And then let's head up the street. Try not aggro the dog.
Portray your character with genuine emotion. Oh, can you feel it? Enjoying this ride.
Alright. That's where we got the item before. This is another Ardor spot. That's wrong. And I'm still getting shot at. There's another spell of some kind. Oh, there's the sniper. All right, let me stay here on this wall.
You're just festering guts and
Ah, crap. Okay. Key to the Ostello d'Ettoria. And we killed a crushing laughter. Whatever that means. Oh, we can open this now. Ah, we needed the key from him to open this. Got it. There's a switch right there. Okay. These doors look like they should either be openable or breakable. What is this? I don't know what this is. Combat rifts. Certain areas are so enveloped in the Connovatio that upon entering them, the maskless one will be temporarily unable to leave its confinement. In order to gain freedom, they must defeat all nearby enemies. Okay.
fresh, locally available nachos.
Okay. Oh, the door's open now. Okay, we have gotten a whole bunch of new spells. Okay, Hungover Strike. Summon an Ardor Mace imbued with the power of Viz and perform a pair of a heavy attack. And violently stomp the ground, unleashing a physical shockwave that increases Ardor and physical elemental damage for a short duration. And it has a charging speed. Apparently there must be a requirement. Oh, my Trickster isn't high enough. Got it. Okay. More fragments. Harmonia Amplifier. I don't know what that is either. Okay, hold on a minute. Harmonia Amber +1. Miraculous substance sprouting from the tree of change that can heal most wounds and can be recharged while resting at a reality knot. Oh. Alright, well then let me put that down here. Except for I can't. Oh, never mind. That's my Estus flask. Okay, never mind. I still haven't seen what an Harmonia amplifier is, but alright, I think I need to go downstairs now. Okay. More fragments, unraveled fragments, and then there's the switch. Okay. And they really do need to fix that. Okay. Now, let's see what that all did. So I still have stairs over that side. Oh, it opened up this door here. Which at the end of the day is just really... Well... It would allow us to bypass the dog. But that's really all that it is. Because I don't think... Like, I'm worried about dropping down for fear that I'm gonna... Let me... Because I need to go to the other side first. Oops. Anything over here? No. I don't think there's anything that I can do at the top here, right? Yeah, there's no outlet. And there's no outlet here. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Alright, so we can get that, which obviously is worth it. We've got a lot of Memoria now. Wonder how you get to that one. I got no idea how to get to that one. Alright, I've still got enough heals here. Let's go ahead around to the blacksmith. While everyone is dead. Because at this point, I think he's... We have to go into his hut. Yeah. Oh. Oh, he's dead. Wonder why he's dead. He died awfully quickly. He may have been dizzy. If he was, then I was doing extra damage and he was taking extra damage. Alright, some more fragments. Excellent. Nothing there. But this definitely is the only way to forward. Okay, that's above that. And then we got these three guys. Do I have anything that I can... Flask of Viz. Oh, that's right. I might be able to aggro one at a time. No. There's what I want. Yeah, because there's 4 of them up there. I do not need to fight all of them at one time. I did want to try and... I keep forgetting to do it, though. I want to try one of these other spells because I haven't been using them. Well, that didn't work. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Yeah, so that didn't work very well. The timing on the 2 sword-based ones is very slow. Okay, it looks like we're behind at least one of the gates. Why? Okay, so this is the one... Got it. That's the one there. Oh, I'm glad I came down. Chest. Some more frag... My god, I have got all kinds of fragments for upgrading weapons. Alright, before we go in there, let's make sure there's nothing else around here. There's another knot. Or there is the next knot, I should say. Some more fragments. Okay. Alright, let's upgrade some things first. Yeah, let's definitely upgrade our sword to +2. And might as well upgrade it to +3. Okay. We've already upgraded our mask. We don't have a flawed Myalika, so there's no point in worrying about that. But I would like to upgrade my golden dart. So that's +1. Okay, and okay, so as you go up with them and the masks, you don't get to use the same type anymore. So we went from shred to fragment, and I don't have any fragments. And again, 12,800. Which one? I think Hungover Strike. Yeah, I do want to switch to Hungover Strike instead of this one, instead of the pole arm. Okay, so that one's Viz. That one's Presto. No. Okay, so the Ardor Sword is also Viz. Well, that doesn't make any sense for me to have 2 Vizes then. I need to have something that's different. I don't like the sword one because it's a charge. Maybe Falling Star to get Gratia. The only problem is that one's going to be very slow. I've seen it. Alright, let's do some upgrades. We need 1167 for the next one, so definitely a bruiser one to get some more health. Then assassin for attack power. And battle mage for ardor. That gets us to level 20. We got this guy here. What's he?
Ciao, maskless one. Go forth and compose carnage. Go forth and compose carnage.
Apparently he doesn't really have anything important to tell us. Okay, so that was the area that we didn't... Oh, God damn it. Okay, door can't be opened from here. Okay. Oh, there's a couple more shreds. And we got ourselves a chest. An Harmonia expansion. Okay, well, I'm glad I did this before. We're going to get a boss fight here. That's...
Long time no see. Did you miss me?
Magician. A mysterious note was found in key to the details of the ambitious plan of 3 conspirators and close friends. It speaks of secret power that could change the very world and the ambitious plans they have of it. Why it elicited such a reaction from Pulcinella is unknown. Okay. Interesting. Alright, let's go down. On that. I'm missing something. Oh, here it is.
Embrace the feast of oblivion! Aha, this blessing!
Okay. So there's a lumberjack, there's a gardener, there's another lumberjack. There's all kinds of stuff going on down there. Let me finish combing through here, because this is on the other side of the... Oh, shit. Well, that went bad. It was a blacksmith. I thought it was a lumberjack. Oh. Okay. Oh. My. Another shred. Okay, so this is the shortcut door. And I want to use that ambrosia upgrade first. Oh yeah, and I've got path here. Is it this one? No. 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 Upon dodging an attack, your mass lines charge it more efficiently for a brief duration. It was that one, I think. Or your physical power. Oh, hold on a minute. What's over here? While your weapon is infused, you deal increased elemental damage. Increases the duration of all weapon infusions. The problem right now that I have is that I don't have any spells that give me weapon infusing. They're just spells that infuse the weapon for one attack. That's the problem. It's just a one attack infusing. Oh. Or I get the infusing. Okay. In slot 1, your weapon is briefly infused with gratia. So me using the arrow does that. In slot 3, your weapon is fatio. Okay, so that's the harpoon. Increases the duration of all weapon infusions. Alright, what's down here? Dodging an attack briefly increases your physical status and elemental power by a small amount. When your stamina is above a certain threshold, your physical status and elemental power are slightly increased. Your stamina regeneration is significantly increased, but you suffer increased damage from all sources. Oh god. Killing an enemy restores a small portion of your max health. This effect is more powerful if your health is below a certain threshold. I definitely want that one. So let's get that, and then we'll get this one later. Okay, how do I do the... Never mind. It actually did it automatically. I just noticed I've now got 7 flasks. Alright. Do I have the ability to upgrade my sword beyond 3? I do. There we go. It's not doing a lot, though. I'm wondering if I shouldn't go longsword, greatsword. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's go down and clear the other area. Wow. Okay, the numbers may not look very good, but I'm definitely doing a lot of damage. Okay, so there is a stairway here. Unless he comes, I don't necessarily have to fight the lumberjack. 100-year brew, shard of miserable memory, and something else. I didn't see what the other thing was. Oh, he is protecting something, though. Nice. Oh, and I got some lumberjack memory there. I'm still a ways off from having the mask, but... Alright, he's protecting written word. Oh, okay, there's our shortcut back to the main... Or the first knot. Okay. Okay. And I got, wow, 20 lumberjack shards just then. Winged Monarch Part 2. The Winged Monarch made early attempts to establish trade very difficult. It regularly attacked each and every trade caravan that was forced across the sea. And then we could try and drop down from here as well. Okay. Alright, well, that cleared everything. Let's go ahead back to the knot. Sit down. And then we will take on the boss. Hopefully I will do better than I did when I tried this first time. But if you want to know how to beat this boss, I have a guide. I will make sure to put a link to the guide in the description. Let's see. Okay, I am up over 25. Here we go. Killing an enemy restores a small portion of your max health. Go ahead and grab that. Yeah. Now I don't know where to go from here. Plus almost everything is really expensive. I don't have any lower ones at this point. I mean, yeah, I've already unlocked these two, so there's no point in me doing these unless I wanted them. Yeah, same thing here. Yeah, everything's 20 or higher, so I might as well just wait now. 74.92. I could potentially... Let me see if I can upgrade my weapon one more time. I can. Alright, so let's go to +5. At this point, I think I'm just gonna stick with the longsword. I like the movement. I like the timing. Stamina hasn't really been a problem so far. Let's put another point into Bruiser. Battle Mage. And that's all we can do. Okay. Alright, boss time.
Come closer.
The charge of all mask lines is automatically depleted whenever the mask list 1 enters the domain of a boss enemy. There may be some mask lines that are powerful enough to be immune to this effect. Curtis, Prince of Laughter. Oh boy. Oh shit. Okay, used a little bit of everything, but the key to this was making sure to get rid of the whatchamacallits in the room. They're horrendous. That was the way to get things done. Alright, so we have cleared Curtis, the Prince of Laughter. And I understand it probably looks bad that I did it on the first try, but that is because I have already fought this boss, and there is a guide that I actually followed pretty closely. I did not do a very good job of my parries, unfortunately. So I could have probably beaten him a little bit sooner, but I, really struggled with the parry timing. It's been a while since I fought him. Okay, Blessed Knight Part 2. Testament to the knight's deeds are engraved in the Blessed Greatsword, which was given to him by the Church of Manja. Okay, hold on a minute. Oh. Rebellion. Eventually, the citizens took up arms in Alcedon. In the aftermath, the population founded a council that was supported by the rich merchant families of Elsa. And the advent of theater. The College of Theater was founded by none other than Zani, first among actors, and some would say as much of a historical figure as the ancient lord of Vedetta. Okay. We got ourselves another chest. The Blessed Rapier. We'll take a look at all of these in a minute. There should be a knot. somewhere. Monastery of Mockery. That was a whole bunch of Path of Innovation. All right. So we are now... Well, first of all, we have a whole bunch of Memoria to spend. However, we don't have an anvil, so I can't upgrade my weapon again. All right, 45. Physical power is increased every few seconds. This effect can stack. Mask lines charge up slower but deal more damage. I don't think I actually put that in. Casting a mask line grants. Yeah. Upon dodging an attack, your mask lines charge up more efficiently. The healing power of the Armonia Amber is reduced, but slightly charges up your mask lines when used. Alright, I definitely want this one. And then I need to take a look at my loadout. Casting any mask line heals you by a portion of your max health. Dealing damage to the weapon briefly increases your physical defense. Physical power. Suffering melee damage causes the attacker to... That's Thorns. Casting a mask line grant. Yeah, so there's why I don't need to worry about stamina, is because I've got the Path of Assassination. Casting mask line grants you increased physical defense as well as super armor for a short duration. Alright, what did I just... Mask line charge up faster but deal less damage. Mask line increases your ardor power. Astral Walk. Upon dodging an attack, your mask lines charge up more efficiently for a brief duration. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start to think about this because I've now got so many of them, and I'm not sure what I want to be focusing on because I'm still doing a lot of melee damage, but as you can see, I'm also throwing in some spells or mask lines, so I want to be able to trigger off of those. So, for example, like I might want to swap this one out for the Astral Walk, allowing me to therefore use my mask lines a little bit more. All right, so we got more weaponry. Let's see what we got here. We got... the Decorated Roncone, which was the weapon that Curtis was using, which is a pole arm, and it's C and E scaling for attack and ardor, but no elemental or status scaling, which is weird. Prestigious ceremonial weapon that's traditionally bestowed upon the greatest actors Quinta had ever seen, begrudgingly gifted by Zani. Requires 8 Assassin and 8 Trickster. Obviously, it has the ability to inflict Viz. And then we got the Blessed Rapier, which is a common greatsword, which is radiant. An ancient greatsword that carries a ceremonial name that can be a tad misleading. It was given to the First Lord of Quinta as a sign of power, said to be especially effective when the blade is touched by heavenly grace. So it also has better scaling. Not better than our Juniper Sword. Our Juniper Sword is still C and C for attack and ardor. But I need to get something that has elemental and status. So I'm actually thinking let's swap out the Silver Wasp for the Blessed Rapier. I don't know why it's called a rapier, but let's try switching to that with Gratia and see how that feels. Okay, level up. All right, we'll go up another into Bruiser. We'll go into Assassin. Elementalist. Might as well go up one in Trickster at least. Get that to 15, and there we go. And I still haven't used any of my Memoria shards or, you know, the poppables. So I've still got quite a few of those. But we are now at... I forget what this place is called. It should tell me as soon as I get up here. Okay. No, it didn't. Hope in faith. Maybe I can see if I try and teleport. Oh, these are the... Nope, I don't want those. No. The monks devoted to the goddess initially managed to oppose the stagnation, but the population soon became violent towards the order. Okay. Let's see about teleporting. Let me see if it gives me a name for this location. Oh, okay. So Field of the Beginning, Shores of Quinta, Lower Commons, Old District Road, and then Church of Manja. Obviously, this one is still in Quinta as well, but it's not going to give me the name of it. Okay. In any case, this is where we're going to wrap up this particular episode. Oh, Monastery of Manja. There it is. Right there on the left-hand side. So we have made our way to the Monastery of Manja, killed another boss, basically made it through Quinta at this point. We're pretty well, I would say, considered to be out in the outskirts. So this is where we will pick up in the next episode. Maybe we'll find another boss. Maybe we'll do a boss in each episode. We'll have to wait and see. But as always, I hope you've been enjoying the content. And if you have been, please make sure to hit that like, subscribe, or comment button. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithms. Now that I have 2 channels, I'm really trying to focus content for each of the respective channels accordingly. Souls Like Sunday. This is what you can expect for Sundays. Maybe not this particular game every single time, but definitely Souls-likes, as they are definitely a subgenre of action RPG that I am a big, big fan of. So I hope you've been enjoying Enotria the Last Song, and hopefully I will see you very soon. Talk to you later.